And hello. We're back for Genshin Impact. And we have an event going on. The Summertide Scales and Tails. We have 39 days and 6 hours left to do it. And here's the thing. Today is the day that, what is it called? The crowd whatever thing caused Windows machines to crash. All the Microsoft stuff. My computer seems to be fine, though. I don't know if I just didn't do the update or something else, but yeah, I was able to boot up my computer and not get the blue screen of death or anything. So I'm happy with that, but let's go ahead and read this. The summer breeze carries stories and fragrance of grass, and the fragrance of grass. Amidst your journey, you and Paimon stumble upon a strangely bound book. What's inside this most mysterious tomb? Only one way to find out, and that's to read it. After confirming you will teleport to another area, the current quest and exploration progress will be interrupted. Continue. Confirm. Where are we going? Does this mean that when we're done with this whole entire story, we're going to just be teleported back into the Fortress of Mirrorpeed?
Hey! Wake up! Hey!
Dots?
You're finally awake. Paimon was worried sick.
What happened? Where are we?
No idea. Paimon just woke up and then we were here. Ugh, Paimon's head is all dizzy.
This is what happens when you read weird books at the Fortress of Mirrorpeed.
Oh, what should we do, Traveler? Please don't tell Paimon someone abducted us and brought us to some strange place that we could never leave.
Calm down, Paimon. Let's take a look around first.
You're right. Better to think of this as the beginning of a new adventure.
Yeah!
Thank goodness you're still here. If Paimon woke up alone, she probably would be trembling in a tree hollow.
And the story begins in a forest without rain. We're on page 1.
Let's follow this path for now. We might be able to meet someone and figure out what this place is all about.
What path? This path? Hey, a waypoint. What happy music. Ooh, what is that straight ahead of us? On top of that rock. I'm gonna get whatever the heck it is. Excerpts of Bliss ×3. Oh. Is that the special thing that you gotta collect in order to unlock things in this story?
Did those plants by the road look weird to you?
Uh-huh.
They almost looked like they were made of paper.
Yeah.
And those two frogs over there? Yeah, they look like pieces of origami.
What's up with that one's tail?
Oh, by the shade of a lotus leaf stream, don't tell me you forgot how to jump.
They can talk?
I didn't forget, Firecracker. I'm just not sure if what I remember is correct.
Next thing you know, you'll have forgotten how to sing, much less notate a score. You still remember why we call you Stream, don't you?
Why are you called
Because
Firecracker?
I've got a great singing voice. Although these days, the name seems more ironic than anything.
Why?
Not just a great voice, one that evokes the gentleness of early morning dewdrops flowing into a spring. So cheer up and make the jump over. If you're still unsure, just use that roll of magic thread. I won't laugh, I promise. Now, don't tell me you've forgotten how to use that as well.
Is that what the tail
I haven't
is? A
forgotten
magic
everything,
thread?
Firecracker. Your name, for instance. It's kind of hard to forget that you're named after your fiery temper.
Ah.
Now do me a favor and pipe down for a second. I'll be right over.
You saw that too, right? Paimon's
Yep.
not seeing things, is she?
No, I saw some talking paper frogs. The paper frogs jumped away.
This place is getting more confusing by the second. Anyway, why don't we go after those two frogs? They didn't look evil or anything. Plus, they might be able to help us out.
Maybe. I guess we'll see when we creepily follow them. What is... What is... What... What's with the rectangle? Okay, I'll follow the paper frogs. Sorry. Follow the paper frogs. We'll follow the paper frogs. Yeah, it's a paper flying squirrel.
I'll keep this close.
Guess we'll follow that too. You don't move no more. I guess we'll just keep following the frogs. Oh my gosh, it's another paper frog.
Guess we're not catching up to those frogs. They were so fast. Paimon couldn't even tell
Quick
where
on
they
their
hopped
leap.
off to in the end.
Excuse me, honored travelers. Did you come from the Cliff of Prophecy, perchance?
The chubby paper hamster just talked.
Chubby? Who are you calling chubby? Just got a
That is pretty
slightly
rude.
thicker layer of paper on me, that's all. Allow me to introduce
If she had said
myself.
tubby, I
My
could have
name
used
is
a SpongeBob clip.
And I'm an elder of the Forest of Blessings. I've been waiting here for the hero of prophecy to arrive.
Does he like
Traveler, could
almonds?
you pinch Paimon just to make sure she's not still dreaming?
I think I need a pinching as well.
Pinching, you say? Well, I can help with that. Although you'll have to get a little closer. My arms are rather short.
I know, you can't even clap.
That's all right. We just need a minute to collect ourselves. Okay, let's think things through. We know for sure this isn't the world we're familiar with. The
Definitely
talking
not.
paper animals and all the paper trees and plants make that pretty clear.
Where's Paper Mario
Hero
at?
from another world, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to the world. That is what the prophecy says.
The prophecy. The world.
Dearie me, I completely forgot to introduce you to this world, didn't I? And here I am, getting all excited by the arrival of the hero. You'll have to excuse me. This old brain isn't what it once was. All shell and no nut.
Must be hungry then.
Perhaps my once glossy paper has faded past the point of no return.
No,
It's
don't say
okay,
that.
really. You can just tell us all about this world now.
Let me think. Where should I even begin? Pretty much forgotten everything that happened in the past.
That's sad.
Right. I believe the story circulating along the pulp of this forest goes as follows. A long, long time ago, 3 goddesses created this world and named it Simulanka. The goddess
Why the name
of
of that?
creation, who presides over matter and magic, created the mountains and rivers and gave us life. Her powers also paved the way for Simulanka to exist in numerous worlds. After the
Like in a
goddess of
book.
creation came the goddess of prophecy, with dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. She induced the sky to spin and the earth to move. Even to this day, her statue still stands tall at the highest point of Constellation Metropole. The final goddess was the goddess of fate, she who reigns over all treasured tales and dearest wishes. She bestowed upon us the fierce and everlasting feelings of love and hate, and showed us the meaning of death and hope.
Whoa.
So they're your
That seems
Triforce.
Super impressive. Sounds like they really did a lot.
Of course. All new residents of Simulanka come to the forest to thank the goddess of creation for founding this world, and travel to Constellation Metropole to witness the divinations of the goddess of prophecy's numerous oracles. After that, they make their way to the end of the world and tell the goddess of fate about their most cherished dreams.
End of the world. Is this paper
At
world
least
flat?
That's how it used to be.
This paper Earth
How
is
it
flat.
used to be? Did something bad happen?
You mentioned something about restoring peace to this world.
Oh, yeah. That has to do with the hero you're waiting for, right?
Which is apparently
Yes,
us.
This old brain of mine may have forgotten many things, but I will never forget the day the evil dragon descended upon our forest.
Evil dragon?
Came down
How
from the
stereotypical.
skies in an ominous black mist and ravaged our homeland. Its gigantic footprints can still be seen in the kingdom of breezes and bells. We're incredibly fortunate that no one was hurt.
Breezes and bells?
Terrifying.
Just a take on Dvalin.
The terror doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. Ever since the attack, the Calligraphy Tavern in the forest has been closed. No one knows why, but it's a catastrophe of the highest order for us, forest dwellers.
A catastrophe of the highest order? All because a tavern closed? If we were talking about Mondstadt here, Paimon might understand, but...
That's what I'm saying. Storm Terror, Dvalin,
Good.
a dark
Goddess of
dragon.
creation above. We'd take even the greatest flood over the closure of the tavern. Wet paper will dry out.
Wait, they'd rather
time.
flood?
Fallen trees can be restored. But the Calligraphy Tavern is the only source of the magic tonic that sustains all creatures in the forest.
So you're all alcoholics.
Magic... what?
Magic tonic. It was gifted to the forest by the goddess of creation herself. A special potion that helps us maintain our vitality.
What happens if you stop drinking your alcohol?
Well, our bodies will gradually crumple and become brittle until they eventually disintegrate entirely. Our colors will fade and we'll start to lose our memory until we can't even remember our own names.
That sucks.
But wait, Grandpa Almond, does that mean you've already...
Oh, I'm afraid so. The color has all but completely faded from my paper. To be honest, all I really remember is that I'm supposed to wait here for the hero of prophecy. But I've already forgotten who gave me that order to begin with.
Then we've got to act fast! How can we help?
You got paint that we can paint you with to give your color back? Please,
Oh,
paint
brave
your magic tonic.
May the goddess of fate reward you and your friend for your kindness. Could it be you're the heroes I've been waiting for all along?
I thought you already proclaimed us
Not
as
sure
so.
how we know that. Plus, we can't even remember how we got here, so it's not looking too promising.
We were just following the road and ended up here. We're trying to find a way back to our world. Let's go with the first one.
This is turning out to be quite the conundrum for old Almond Brain here. The prophecy never mentioned anything like that. For now, why don't you come with me to the Hut of Blessings? Our forest fairy lives there. Maybe she'll know what to do.
Do we know your forest fairy?
A forest fairy? Like one that knows magic?
Oh, you betcha. She's prophesized to join the hero on their journey.
Well, then she sounds like exactly the kind of person we need. Please lead the way, Grandpa Almond.
All right, so do we just keep following the path? It's not really giving us a waypoint, you know?
That meadow over there looks pretty strange.
That's a meadow?
That's what the Calligraphy Tavern looks like. Now it's lost all of its color.
That's the tavern? Hold on a second. Do I need to hit something in the quest? Because I am not getting where I'm supposed to be going. Ah, there we go. Such victorious sounding music. Lake Lake Lily. Wait, who's blocking the exit? It's so dark. Knock, knock. Woo, we finally made it out. Well, I'm glad I was able to help. So this is the tab. It looks like it collapsed. That's a bummer. All right, let me get more. You definitely got to do something with that boat, right? There's no way that boat is just chilling there to chill there. Because boats don't chill. Must really, really cold. Ooh. Ooh. I like to look at this. How do you... Can I... Not yet? Okay. Because obviously you would turn this one, and then you turn that one, and then... Well, this one's a conundrum. Okay, let's keep going on the trail. Because apparently, yeah, we can't do that yet. If we can ever do it. I think we'll be able to do it. Eventually!
This is the place. If you could just wait a moment, the ferry should be...
Walking out now?
Traveler! Paimon! Paimon knows that voice!
Nilu!
It's really you! I'm so happy to see you!
Yep. Same here.
Sorry.
You're good.
So Nilu is the forest fairy? Well, you certainly look the part.
Your outfit is lovely. It's perfect for you.
Thank you. To be honest, I'm still getting used to it.
Did you create this world?
Thing. I remember I was reading a book at the Grand Bazaar, and then I guess I must have fallen asleep at some point because, well, then I woke up dressed like this. And
Nice.
in my dream, someone spoke to me. They said, "You are the fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Now go, save the forest with your magic." At first, I thought this whole world was just part of the dream. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to wake up. I couldn't find anyone I knew from the real world either.
How long have you been here?
Sounds similar to what happened with us. We also have no idea how we got here.
I don't like the look of it.
Anyway, sorry for my reaction back there. I got a bit too excited when I saw you two.
No, it's all good.
It's okay, we totally understand. We were looking for a way out too. At least we know we're not alone.
Oh, blessed be the goddess of fate above. You're already friends with the fairy of the forest.
Grandpa Almond, thank you so much for bringing my friends here. Could you let the others know I'm coming? I'll head over right away.
Of course, leave it to me. Hey-ho, pistachio. Today truly is a blessed day.
You got nuts on the brain.
Wow, Nilu. Looks like you made short work of getting to know the locals. Well, when I arrived here yesterday, Grandpa Almond told me all about the state of this world. Since they think of me as their forest fairy, I just felt like I had to try to help them. Oh, so you mean like using some kind of forest magic to repair the tavern? Unfortunately, I don't know how to use the magic of this world.
Same.
I've tried using my vision, but it doesn't seem to work here. If the books stored in this hut are anything to go by, this seems to be the place where the goddess of creation first made the townspeople of this forest. She folded the pages of books into small origami animals, gave them life with her magic, and with time, that's how the Forest of Blessings took shape. Maybe one of the books here could teach us how to use magic. I read them all, but only found one reference to magic. The
Only one?
incantation, abracadabra, means to create what I say. This is a world made up of words, where fantastical powers can be wielded by all.
By all?
So basically everyone in this world can use magic? That's nice, but still kind of vague. Yeah, from the other books I read, it seems like this goddess really likes to play fast and loose with the details. So, what should we do now? Didn't you say you were going somewhere, Nilu? Oh, yes. I was going to help some of the other residents of the forest. They've been busy making preparations to reopen the tavern, so I thought I could help out. Got it! Guess we should just focus on what we can do for now. This whole thing is making me pretty nervous, actually. It's like I've been pushed on stage without being taught the choreography.
You don't know how to
Since
freestyle
I'm
it?
already wearing the costume, though, I might as well try to play the part. It's what a professional dancer would do. And who knows? Maybe I'll find my own magic along the way. All I can do
Maybe.
is try, right? At least you're optimistic.
We'll be there to cheer you on too.
Thank you. Then let's go.
We get an animation of a book. Is that almond on the left when he has his color? All right, the Boreal Flurry. And then the other two are locked. Looks like Kirara and Navita. All right, Brave Northerly Wind. In the Forest of Blessing lives a particularly passionate flying squirrel. Go to the quest. Wait. No. I don't think we should be doing the squirrel thing yet unless we absolutely have to. Help the forest dwellers with Nilu. Oh, wait. Are we finally going to do it? Please, let this be it.
Look, the forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions. Grandpa Almond was right. They do look promising.
You guys are also
Hello there,
washed out.
everyone. I heard you were working on the piping for the calligraphy tavern. Is there anything we can do to help?
Oh, we wouldn't dream of troubling you with our petty problems, my lady. Don't you worry. We have it all under control.
You sure about that? Because from where Paimon's floating, the piping is looking pretty chaotic.
Only at 3 turns.
Yes, we have my careless friend to thank for that. He
We threw you
promised
under
we
the
could leave
bus.
the pipe connecting to him, and, well, the results speak for themselves.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I just wanted to inspect each pipe. This is the network the magic tonic has to flow through. I was just trying to be thorough. So I disassembled the whole thing.
Yeah, and now
Smart.
you've forgotten how to put the thing back together. Have you been eating too many nuts again? 'Cause you are what you eat.
Please don't fight. I know everyone wants the tavern to reopen as soon as possible so that the forest can return to normal. So, why don't you let us help out? Yeah, we're here anyway, so we might as well be helpful. We just need to reassemble these pipes, right?
Right.
Well, if you're offering... Basically, the pipes need to be connected properly to allow the magic tonic to flow through. If you put the wrong pipe in the wrong place, the tonic will get stuck halfway.
Attention to detail is key.
Says the guy who messed up the whole thing in the first place.
Harsh. Alright, so. How we finna do it? Rotate. There we go. Rotate. Now this one is a bit tricky. Because there is no right way. Is there another connector we can use? Or we just gotta get to the right spot and do it when we gotta do it? Rotate. Hey! It's colorful too.
Oh, amazing! You did it!
I know.
Now the tonic will flow into everyone's cups without getting stuck, right?
As long as you keep moving that one pipe.
Oh, gotta say though, Paimon is starting to get pretty curious about this magic tonic. Could she have a teeny tiny sip? Just a little taste, please?
Paimon, stop being greedy.
It's not greed, it's curiosity.
It's greed.
Well, if it's really just one sip, I guess that would be fine.
I think it's like
Just
taint.
Be careful. This is one of the last cups left in the entire forest.
And everybody got a
Supposed to
drink
save
from it?
for our research.
Just a sip, promise. Okay, here goes. We won't... What was that? Oh, it's sticking to Paimon's tongue. Wait, is this just regular ink?
Ink and paper, huh?
Wait, does that mean what the legend says is true?
What's the
The
legend?
goddess of fate used ink to compose her stories on paper, and the goddess of creation used her power to bring those tales to life. No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest. Maybe the fading disorder occurs when the ink within the body dries up. That would explain why the beings here are forgetting their own stories. Oh.
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation, but there's no need to get all worked up on our behalf, my lady. With the pipe installed, I'm sure the tavern will be up and running in no time.
Oh,
Except
what do
for
you
the-
mean? Can't wrap your head around it. The fairy is recounting the story of how the goddesses gave
The
us
tavern
life.
is collapsed.
In fact, I've seen the goddess of creation with my own eyes.
Really?
Don't
Tell
be
us more.
ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same age, and I think I would know considering we went to tell our wishes to the goddess of fate together. So stop talking a load of paper mache.
Oh, fine. It was my grandfather, all right? He was the one that saw her. He said that one day after he finished work, he saw the goddess of creation grant us life with his own eyes. In her hands, she held the very paper used to form our bodies. She whispered something into the pages, and then suddenly a paper frog was born, ready to leap into the world. Oh, it was spectacular.
Ugh, cut the theatrics, will you? You weren't even there.
Wait, so that's it? Paimon thought creation magic would have a little bit more pizzazz.
Oh, so in your world, the creation of life is a much showier affair? Huh, I'm learning something new every day.
Well, that's not exactly what Paimon
Oh,
was
that wording.
trying
The
to
creation of
say.
life is a showy affair.
Magic doesn't have to be spectacular.
It shouldn't be. It is at times,
That's
but it
enough
shouldn't
out
be.
of you. All your boasting is confusing our kind fairy.
Oh, no, it's all right. I actually think I understand the magic of this world a bit better now. Thank you.
The honor was all ours, milady.
Traveler, Paimon, we should make our way to the next location.
Okay, let me get this chest. Oh, man.
I'll keep this close.
That caught me a little off guard. All right, so the next location. I'm guessing we gotta go up. Climb a little. Let's see what happens here. But I think I see it. Froggy!
Is
Thank you for the
this
help, little frog.
An answer from this world?
Over here. The path of leapfrogging requires you... Wait, say it again. Paper frogs live in the Rainsong Pond and are adept jumpers. Use the interact button to pull the magic thread on its back and use movement to modify the frog's jump direction and distance. Press the attack button while pulling the magic thread to make the paper frog jump forth. When the pulling distance exceeds the magic thread's maximum limit, the paper frog will automatically jump forward. Or jump forth. Requires you to overcome mental barriers. Can I really surpass the master? Oh, let me help. All right, so hold on. Okay. Huh? I'm so confused. You know what? We'll do this later. I don't get it. But this is the important part right here. This reminds me of Majora's
Your
Mask.
rhythm is off again. At this rate, it doesn't even matter if the tavern reopens. The band's not even going to get any gigs.
We ain't got no color left.
I'm sorry.
Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting your rehearsal.
Wait, these are the two frogs we saw on the road a little while ago.
That they are,
The
Paimon.
forest fairy is here. For the love of lotus leaves and dewdrop stream, you've really got to put in some effort now.
But
Oh, don't pressure yourselves on my account. Are you rehearsing for a show?
Sure are. You see, our group regularly performs for guests at the tavern. We've been out of work for quite some time, with the closure and all. But after hearing of the fairy's arrival yesterday, we figured we needed to get in performance shape right away.
Yesterday.
I understand how you feel. Back at the Grand Bazaar, Zubair Theater's always busy with rehearsals too.
The Grand Bazaar? Do people there sing on lotus leaves as well?
Not on Lotus
They
Leaves,
do.
no.
And it's a really big one.
No, she's rolling
You're
with
the
it.
conductor of your group, aren't you? You remind me of Mr. Zubair.
Ah, then he must be an ambitious director. One who would do anything to avoid disappointing a single member of the audience. It's just...
You're
Is there
leading
anything we
quite
can do to help
in the
you,
right
Mr. Stream?
headspace.
Oh, no. My problems are mine and mine alone. It's
Doesn't
just,
seem like it.
after the tavern closed, I somehow forgot how to sing. I'm always a few beats behind everyone else, and I keep singing out of key.
You were our trump card, our best singer by a mile.
I know, but...
So he is a victim of the fading disorder too?
Don't be sad, Mr. Stream. Whenever I've forgotten important dance steps in the past, my friends at the Grand Bazaar always stick by my side to encourage me. They smile and patiently tell me everything's going to be okay. Then they play the melody for me over and over until the steps finally come back to me. Now it's our turn to help you.
We just need to help you remember how to sing, right? The Traveler's got a great sense of rhythm. We can help keep you in time.
Well, what do you say, Stream? I think it's a great idea. Just focus on the lyrics, and the fairy's friends will help you stay on beat.
Are you sure? This is really asking a lot.
Sure, we can do a
Don't
little
worry
mini
about
game.
it, Mr. Stream. It'll all be worth it when the tavern reopens and we finally have the chance to hear your marvelous singing voice.
All right, then. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll give it my best shot.
Tell me once you're ready. The Paper Frog Choir will perform sequentially according to the rhythm. Direct the rightmost froggy to jump at the right moment. Remember, there may be song and dance accompanying the performance. Remember to follow the accompanying rhythm too. How exactly do we do it?
Excellent! Perfectly in time. No good! Your rhythm is off again!
Oh. I don't get it.
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it again.
It wasn't to the
Goddesses
rhythm of the
above,
music. It was like following the
better
other
stick
frogs,
when
I
it comes
guess?
to the performance. Just do it exactly like how we rehearsed.
I'm like so
Thank
confused.
you, everyone. Thanks to you, my voice is once again as clear as a flowing stream.
Is it really though?
Glad to hear that you're feeling better, Mr.
I really
Stream.
don't understand what I
It's
was supposed to
also
do right
about time
there.
for us to go to our next destination.
Mm-hmm. We'll be looking forward to your performance at the tavern.
We've got one final stop. Let's go.
All right, let me just get the cheese.
Reward on the road.
All right, and then going this way, we got the waypoint. And then if we keep going this way, we'll eventually get to the next spot. Oh, I see. It's supposed to be for the way back. I think whatever we're doing is with this right here. Is that a llama?
Oh, my dear Citrus, please tell me you're joking. We can't have you out of commission with the tavern about to reopen.
I'm sorry, Grandpa Almond. It's the truth. I was just too excited for the reopening and must have fallen asleep in an awkward position.
Grandpa Almond, we're here to help.
Oh, hazelnuts on high. You could not have come at a better time. Please allow me to introduce you. This is the bartender of the Calligraphy Tavern, Miss Citrus.
He's so tall.
Miss Citrus.
That's the rudest thing to say when you first introduce someone.
Delicious fruits to the
That's
magic
tall.
tonic. Her additions are what turn
Unless they're
it into
ugly and you
the
say, "Oh,
finest
you're
brew
hideous,"
in the land.
then that might be ruder.
She's indispensable to the operation of the tavern.
I appreciate the kind words, Grandpa Almond, but... my neck.
Are you all right?
Terrible timing.
Isn't this
Getting a
Sing
kink in my
Cho's
neck
voice
at a time
actress?
like this? Could you give my tail a little twist? That should help free up the movement in my neck. I would do it myself, but I can't reach my own, and Grandpa Almond is too old and as light as a feather.
The neck and tail are connected?
Yes,
Of
by the
course
spine,
they're
Paimon.
connected. Just like how you can't have a rainbow without rain. Anyway,
You just need
to
water,
position
not
me
necessarily
at the
rain.
right height to pick the fruits, and then put them in the barrel over there.
I hope I understand this better than the last thing. Press the interact button to pull the magic threads on the paper alpaca's back and help her. While connected, you can move to adjust the neck height of the paper alpaca and the direction she is facing. While connected, press the attack button at the correct position so the paper alpaca may obtain the needed mixology materials. Right, and then
This doesn't seem quite right.
closer. Okay. Definitely not feeling this. Closer and in. I don't like this. Give it. Hey. Okay, now we got it.
This doesn't seem quite right.
My bad. I jumped the gun a little. Nope. Closer. And... ugh. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about that.
Perfect. My neck feels much better.
Good for you.
So there really is some kind of connection between your neck and tail.
Thank you so much, everyone. I can rest easy now, knowing the drinks at the tavern will be just as wonderful as before.
That's another problem solved.
All right, so now we got the exquisite chest. All those
We're on the
words in
road.
the way. Threw me off a bit. Hold on. Can we teleport closer? Yes, we can. All right, so back up to the hut where we first ran into Nilu. Why am I trying to cross the bridge? It doesn't do anything for us. Not really. You just cross here. All right. The path comes from down there. I don't get the path. Maybe it's because it's cut off at the tavern? All right. Little bit higher. Little bit higher. Come on. Almost there, Aether, and I guess that works.
Well, since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern.
But we still don't know how to use the magic of this world. We don't even know why the tavern closed in the first place.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned? You should try it, Nilu.
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw outside the Hut of Blessings? I wonder. How exactly did the goddess of creation give them life?
Maybe you don't need to understand it. Just give it a try. Everyone here calls you the Forest Fairy. Maybe you have the magic powers already and you just don't know it.
In other words, this forest is a stage. And all I need to do is step out into the spotlight?
Step into the spotlight.
Just like a fairy tale.
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions after all.
Good point.
Almost seems like anything's possible in this place.
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless we try. In that case, let's see.
Nilu takes a page from a book and folds it in the shape of a hamster.
This is how you do it, right?
That's pretty
I think
impressive.
I got the folds right.
Whoa, your origami skills are great!
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked really cool, so I took some time during my break to learn the basics. It's not a bad way to stave off sleepiness either.
Well, how do you feel? Sense any, magical powers flowing through you?
No.
No? What are we missing?
Aren't you supposed to say some magic words?
Magic words? But how am I supposed to know what the goddess said to bring them to life?
Focus on what you want to say.
Oh, good point! You're the Forest Fairy, Nilu! What do you want to say to the new resident of your domain?
Nilu picks up the hamster and kisses it gently on the forehead.
I bestow upon you the blessings of the forest and offer you a home in this land. Your name shall be Harisara. May you bloom in this world as beautifully as the flower I love.
My name is Parisara. It worked! It actually worked!
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut. I never imagined I'd witness such a miracle at my age. It's just like what the stories said about the goddess of creation.
Shell? Miracle?
Nice to meet you, Parisara. I'm Nilu, the fairy of this forest. From this day forward, this place is now your home.
Hello, Fairy Nilu.
I hope you'll grow up happily in this forest.
Grow up.
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Almond for now. Oh, this sure brings back memories. It's been such a long time since we last held a welcome ceremony. Here, Parisara. Come to Grandpa Almond.
Well, now that Nilu has mastered the goddess's magic, we should be able to reopen the tavern, right?
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
Oh, of course. May I ask why?
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down there. I have a feeling it's connected to why the tavern had to close down.
Of course. We'll look into it right away.
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Parisara. Don't go running off on your own.
Parisara. Listen. Running.
And she didn't really listen.
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, all right. She's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud. Maybe the magic is in the words themselves, just like the book said.
This place is seeming more like a fairy tale by the second.
I mean, or somewhere called the Forest of Blessings, so it kind of makes sense.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilu.
What about the space under the tavern? Why had you so concerned?
When I brought Harisara to life just now, I was able to sense the magic flowing through the forest, and the flowers and trees, and inside the creatures that live here. But for some reason, there's a hollowed out space beneath the tavern where I couldn't sense anything at all.
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before. It looked transparent and gave off a clinking sound when I knocked on it.
Transparent and clinking. Oh, I've got it!
What?
Already?
Other than glass, what is it?
You use fairy tale logic, Paimon.
Is it an ink bottle?
That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact.
Oh.
Still remember the taste of the magic tonic you took a sip of, Paimon?
Yeah, that ink.
Yeah, it was ink. Oh, Paimon gets it now.
Traveler, Paimon, will you come gather some ingredients with me? I learned what we need to make the magic tonic back in the Hut of Blessings.
Sure thing. What do we need to get?
A setting sun that never sets, a dragon that cannot fly, and a moon that only shines at night.
Huh?
How are we supposed to find crazy things like that?
She means Sunsetia, snapdragons, and Nilatpala lotuses?
What? How did you get that so fast?
Fairy tale logic, Paimon.
Logic, huh? Look,
I didn't get it
guess
either,
what I like.
Paimon. All right, collect the materials. Where do you collect them from? Just down here? Oh look, enemies to fight in this fantasy world. A dragon that cannot fly. A sun that never sets, was that what it said? Another dragon that cannot fly. A never setting sun. I think that's what we need right there. What they're surrounding. Hi there, frogs. Are you... Look, the moon's been stolen.
Everyone hold hands. That should be everything, right? What should we do now?
Oh, we somehow get it?
Let's go
Oh!
to the Hut of Blessings.
Nahida collected it. Oh. That makes things easy, doesn't it? You're welcome. Alright, and let's climb back up the cliff. A little more. There we go. That was easy.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna go fetch an ink bottle from the other room.
Okay. You have fun with that.
Paimon doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super tasty, but somehow the final product turns into ink. Well, anyway, Paimon's not going anywhere near this stuff this time. Not even if you bribed her.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's see. According to the book, first you do this, then this, and then... It's done!
Interesting ink you got there.
Wow, magic sure makes everything super convenient.
And give the magic tonic to Grandpa Almond. Oh, who's right here? I was about to say, where's he at? Here you go, Grandpa Almond.
Yes, this is it. This is exactly the magic tonic we need.
Grandpa Almond, could you take the concoction to the room underneath the tavern and place it next to the transparent bottle you found? I'll handle the rest.
Of course. As you command, so it shall be done.
I still get nervous at times like this. It's just like when you step on stage and you can tell that every single person's gaze is fixed right on you.
Relax, Nilu. We're right here with you.
Thanks, you two. I can't tell you how great it is to have you by my side. Almost makes me feel like I've been blessed by the goddess of fate, too. Let's go. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
All right, and go to the Calligraphy Tavern. Is that Grandpa Almond? Oh my gosh, he's colorful again. Oh, we gotta go right in front.
Forest, please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of wondrous magic never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives.
Ooh, cutscene. Is it raining ink or is it raining rain? I feel like if it's raining rain, it'd be troublesome here. And the color and the structure of the tavern have returned.
Fairy Nilu is amazing. Wow, it's so pretty. What a beautiful tavern.
It matches the scenery of the forest perfectly. I was so surprised when it suddenly opened up like that. Just like a pop-up book.
I remember now. I remember everything. It was me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation Metropole and witnessed the goddess's prophecy. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon the cliff of prophecy. The hero, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
So the prophecy really did have all the answers. You just forgot the first half.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. There's still some hope left for old Almond after all.
Is the Cliff of Prophecy that place with the huge mural? 'Cause that is where we woke up, but we don't remember anything about how we got there. Also, we didn't get a change of clothes like Nilu. Are we definitely the heroes?
You've never gotten a change of
If not
clothes.
you, then who else? You've already helped the fairy revitalize our forest. To us, that makes you heroes, prophesized or not.
All right. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's just to figure out how we can get back to our world.
We can also help resolve any crises along the way.
Yep, that's exactly right. Helping people we meet on the road is kind of our thing.
As expected,
True.
the words of the goddess of prophecy always come true.
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a magical fairy tag along, right?
Oh, you never asked. It would be our honor, my lady.
Heroes and fairies, dragons and new adventures. This is sounding more and more like a fairy tale by the second.
I would say your next stop should be Constellation Metropole. It's Simulanka's most prosperous city, just across the sea. Once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the highest point in the city, maybe you can try seeking divine counsel from the goddess of prophecy herself.
Are you leaving, Fairy Nilu?
Yep.
I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help. I won't go far, though, and I'll come back to visit the minute I have time to spare. So be a good girl, Putty Sara, and help out Grandpa Almond whenever you can, alright? Mm-hmm. Got it. Patty Sarah will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Patty Sarah. I almost forgot. If Constellation Metropole is where you're heading, you'll need to take the Maritime Express. I'll head to the station first thing tomorrow morning and wake up that lazy station master for you. Why don't you take a break for the rest of the day? You should savor the beautiful scenery of the forest before you go.
Sounds great! Paimon definitely feels tired after being on the go for so long. There's a spot in the tavern with Paimon's name on it.
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh!
But you can't drink the ink, Paimon.
Paimon will take a glass of Buell fruit tonic. But hold the tonic.
And quest complete of the story begins in a forest without rain. So, looking at it, wait, is there anything else I need to see? They once walked the starry sky. Wait till 8 o'clock the next day. I'm guessing that's the next part of the event. Wait, wait. Fairy Tale Voyage, let's check that. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Wait, yes it is. So then there would be the Summertime Scales and Tales, page 2. When that time comes, I shall dance and return the tracks beneath my people's feet back to the stars in the sky. So that's the next part. Figurine fabrication. And the forest, the blessings of blessings, dwells a paper frog who's made something interesting. And the mosaic of moments. Ah, okay. So you know what? I'm not going to do any of that stuff now. I'm just going to let this be a shorter episode. Oh. Collecting the excerpts of bliss. Get you an outfit for Kirara. Eventually, I guess. After you collect 125 pages. Okay. Interesting. What is this? Jocund letter gadget. Letter paper emanating a faint... don't care. Alright, so yeah.
This wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
They're all working together. Alright, but yeah, that's going to be where I end this one. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, deuces.
So I wrote it in the rhyme. The Reverend Doctor got an 8K, wet working. The roaches get the race spray. My weak rhyme, my body, your best verses on game day. I touch the crowns of self-entitled kings. You leave the heat like LeBron when I melt your idols' vital things. This is Malcolm and Martin, Million Man marching Sparta, mixed with a legion of angels surrounding sons and daughters. Simon Peter with a desert eagle, waving it at Caesar. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't